Hello and welcome everybody, it's BBSmith0711 bringing you part 3 of the Twisted Metal Story Mode series. This is part 3 of Sweet Tooth Story, I should say. It's not part 3 of everybody's series, but this is part 3 of my series on Sweet Tooth Story Mode. That was way too long. That's what she said. Okay, anyway, it's the electric cage match, which I really like, and I'll explain why. But it's the same objective as the death match that we've done in the past two commentaries, past two uploads of the story mode. But this one has a little twist to it, and the twist is that you have to stay in this electric cage where you see the green lines there around me. If you get outside of it, it starts what's called the grace period, and you only have so long of a grace period, so you gotta stay in that cage as much as possible. Like right there, you see it's gone away, and now I have to get to it again, and my grace period's running down. When that goes away, every second that I'm out of the cage, I lose, and my health just drains quickly. So you want to stay in there as much as possible. And so that's pretty much what the grace period is. That's how you play the game. You stay in the cage as much as possible. Try to get as many hits on people as you can while you're in the cage, and try to get to the next cage as fast as possible. So don't run out of your grace period. I'm pretty sure you're going to. I mean, I always have. I've played it. There's another one later on, which you'll see in another story mode part, but in this one I've always ran out of. I've never been able to make it back and forth, even with the tips I'm about to share with you. So it's hard to do, and don't be weary if you get out of the grace period for too long and it starts draining your health. You'll be fine. It does drain it quickly though, so make sure you moving quick. You want to make sure you stock up on bullets on this game mode, because there's just not that many good weapons within the electric cage. Most of them are outside of it, and you have to go outside of it and kind of do a little U-turn real quick to get it. But you want to try to load up on them as you're moving towards the cage to try to get as many as you can. That way, once you get in that cage, you can just start unloading on people and not worry about having to go outside the cage to get your bullets and all that good stuff. So make sure you stock up before you go in, and just unleash hell when you get into that cage and start tearing people down. You want to here in a minute, you'll see on part 3 of the story mode, there's an ice part where the cage match goes up to the ice rink. And when it does that, I'll let you know here in the video, but you want to stay as close as you can to the outside of that ice rink, because if not, and you start sliding over to the other edge and the cage goes away, it's going to take you a long time to get back to the other cage, which right here you see me heading up towards it up there. So this is going to be the ice rink. So you want to try to stay as close to the edge of that as you can, because you don't want to get stuck in the middle of it and the cage move and all your grace period run down because you're on ice, and your car doesn't move very good on ice, obviously. One important thing to note, which I didn't notice at the very beginning, the first time I did this, is that you can do damage to people outside of the cage. I just didn't even try. I didn't think it would work or whatever. I have no idea. But you can do a lot of damage to people outside of the cage, but your grace period is running down slowly the entire time you're out of there. So you want to try to make sure to stay in it as much as possible. Do a little bit of damage on your way to the next cage, but don't get crazy about it or anything like that. So try to stay in the cage, try to do as much damage on the way to the cage as you can, but definitely unleash on them once you get in there. In my opinion, they should put this into the multiplayer. I think this is a lot of fun. It's kind of like Kill Confirmed on Call of Duty, if you think about it. They took a great mode already, Team Deathmatch, and threw on it a little twist and made it great. And I think that would really help this one, even though the game's, not as old as Call of Duty series multiplayer wise, online multiplayer, because this is the first one to be online multiplayer. But I think it'd be really neat to see that uploaded into the multiplayer, and I think a lot of people will play it, because like I said, it just gives a different little twist on the same old deathmatch, team deathmatch. It's in every multiplayer game you could ever think of. So I think that'd be neat, and maybe have a lobby where it switches between team deathmatch and this. I think that'd be really cool. So let me know what you think about that in the comments below. So anyway, I want to let you guys know about a few things that's coming up on my channel. The PlayStation Network is actually down today. Today's Sunday. I'm pretty sure I'll upload this tomorrow on Monday. But today is Sunday, and the PlayStation Network is down. They're doing maintenance from 12 Pacific time to 2 Pacific time, which is I think it's 4-hour difference. So it's 4 o'clock here to 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna wait till 6 o'clock in the morning to get back on there and play, but I am working on a vehicle series where I'm gonna show you each vehicle and the strengths and weaknesses, kind of a pro and con of each vehicle, why you should use it or why you should stay away from it, or however you want to look at that. But I will be bringing that soon. That's why I haven't started. That's why I couldn't start it today, is because of the network being down. That was one of my goals, was to start that today, but it didn't work out. That's quite the way I wanted it to. But in the comments below, you could leave what your favorite vehicle is and why, and maybe I'll talk about that in my when I get to that on the upload, and you'll be able to see your idea on YouTube. But anyway, so that's kind of what I'm wanting to work on, is a vehicle series, and tell you guys why you see me always using the meat wagon, and also kind of to venture myself out into other vehicles and to show you why I haven't used them or whatever. Maybe I'll find one that I like. You see I'm out of the cage there, so my health's running down, and I'm trying to find health as fast as I can and get back in that cage. So that's what happens when you're out of the cage and you're out of your grace period. Your health just drains so fast. So number 5 for the series is already up. It was a video I uploaded a while back just to get a story mode up. I will rename it and put it onto this playlist whenever the time is right to do that. Whenever I've done 4, then I'll change the name on the 5th one and do that, and then bring the 6th one, which will be the final Sweet Tooth story mode. So I appreciate you guys watching this. Make sure you like or thumbs up, comment, favorite, all that stuff if you enjoyed it. And as always, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel to never miss an upload, and to also help me out a lot. And I use a lot of the subscribers' comments and things like that to help out my channel. So if you want to be a part of that, please subscribe to my channel. And that's it for now. I will see you next time.